Hello, my name is Joe from London Sound Production, and today I'm going to walk you through some of the techniques that I use to construct a low reece type bass line. This bass line is quite broad. You can use it in drum and bass, dubstep, or even breakbeat. You want it to sound like this eventually. A nice low sound. So what we're going to do is start by opening up a new track, the software instrument setting, and then we're going to go down to the input and select a polyphonic synthesizer. What I've got is a standard patch set up with just a little bit of a bit of saw wave, sorry. It's quite basic, as you can tell, but it's just a standard patch that I use. I'm going to go down a couple of octaves on the left-hand side. Bring it down a little bit, and then we're also going to bring in a few more of these types of waves. This one here is a triangle wave. I'm going to bring it up a little bit, and also another one of these digital types of waves to add a little bit more grit. The next stage would be playing around with the envelope, and we're going to bring the sustain right up to the top. This draws out the note and makes it more consistent. So for the length I'm holding down on the keyboard, that's how long it will be played on the track. We're also going to bring in a little bit of chorus to widen the sounds. You can bring it up quite high as well. And also a little bit of overdrive. This is the inbuilt sort of effect in the polyphonic synthesizer. We're also going to bring down the volume so we can have some more overdrive fitted in there. The next stage will be bringing down the frequencies. This is where the low element comes in. You can also play around with the resonance, but it's not essential. I'm going to exit this now and go with some effects. I think we're going to start with some reverb. I'm going to use Logic's Gold Verb for this. You can play around with a few parameters here. I'm going to up the mix just to add the amount of reverb. Increase the amount of reverb. So the room size and the reverb time. Reverb time is the decay. It's also known as decay, so it's the length of reverb. Also up the density. This adds more reflections, gives it a denser sounding reverb. So I'm going to go down, probably back to the polyphonic synthesizer now. Sounding quite good at the moment, but I'm going to up the attack because there's a little bit of clicking at the start. That clicking is brought out by the reverb, so we want to get rid of that by upping the attack. I'm going to add some more effects in now. I'm going to go to an insert, left click. Gonna add some distortion. From here you can play around. So I'm just gonna have a little mess around with some of the settings. From here it's all personal preference. So just choose the one you like. Quite happy with that. So I'm going to move on to something else. Some EQ. From here, again, it's all down to personal preference. It's quite a low sound. So you can play around with just the low frequencies and bring in the analyzer to show you where you're boosting or cutting your frequencies. going to exit that now. Quite happy with that. It's sounding nice and low. But I'm going to bring in some notes now to get the sound moving a little bit. I'm going to try and make the notes quite consistent. I'm going to find my good note. I'm going to start with A. But yeah, here it's all just playing around. Velocity is how hard the notes hit. So the softer the notes hits, the lower the bass, the lower the noise. Sorry. So I'm going to finish up just by playing the track to finish off this tutorial.